Hi, I'm Dr. Jose Fernandez. I currently have two practices. One is called J&J Family Practice. J&J Family Practice is a traditional family practice where I offer womb-to-tomb care. We take care of women who are expecting. I deliver babies, take care of the newborns, take care of their siblings, take care of mom, dad, grandpa, and grandma. Recently, I opened a practice called Whole Life MD. Whole Life MD is a functional medicine practice that is involved in creating healing and wholeness for the entire family. We do that through nutraceutical evaluation, salivary testing, hormone testing, and multiple other modalities that help us to evaluate the entire patient and bring patient and family to healing and wholeness. Functional medicine is what I call root cause analysis. We try and figure out what is at the root cause of your disease, your complaint, your ache, your pain, your dysfunction. It's not about finding disease and treating that disease with a pill or surgery, but it's again getting at the root cause of what's wrong and then slowly leading you to healing. It's not only then about healing the patient, but it's also a way of preventing disease in the future. So I think that's a tremendous advantage of functional medicine over what's called traditional medicine today. Over the last 20 years of being a physician, I've realized we need to take care of the entire person. Good nutrition, exercise, our social life, our emotional well-being, and our spiritual life have everything to do with either the development of disease or the creation of wellness. At Whole Life MD, that is what I ultimately seek to achieve, is to bring the patient to a place of wholeness that they never thought could possibly exist. Often it deals with a painful past, some event that maybe the patient has walled off and really does not want to talk about. Now, clearly I'm not a therapist, but I have a PhD psychologist come in and do group therapy with my patients. And I often find that to bring tremendous healing to my patients. What I want to sell patients on is healing if they need it, but wholeness always. And one of the things that we learn through bioidentical hormone treatments is that the second big word is balance. It's easier, I think, to understand in women, but I think also in men. Men aren't just about testosterone, and women aren't just about estrogen. It's a symphony of hormones that we all need to feel well, be well, and prevent disease in the future. I think the other huge thing that we've not yet talked about is stress. One of the things we must teach patients to do is how to deal with stress, and also to help them appreciate how deadly stress is. If a patient is under severe stress, the patient is inflamed because of diabetes, insulin resistance, that tire around their waist, or a woman having that more apple-shaped body, that person's headed to trouble. And they may not know it until something devastating happens. But they'll often remember, you know what, Dr. Fernandez? It was that X that happened 3 years ago that began my decline. And if I can then put that whole picture together, show them how the symphony of hormones, the symphony of nutrients, their ability or inability to deal with stress, how all those interplay, because it is quite complex. But if I can give them that picture of wellness and how things are supposed to work, they begin to understand and they buy into the idea of, you know what, I want wellness too. Not only for today, but for tomorrow. From the very beginning of J&J Family Practice, and now my transitioning into Whole Life MD, the motto has always been how to bring healing and wholeness to the entire family and obviously to that individual patient. I look at myself as being someone who's there to help. I don't cause healing, I help the healing process. And that's one of the things that I like to have with my patients is a partnership. And so I always want to be where the patient needs me to be for them. And that's, again, begins with listening to their needs. If you have any further questions about J&J Family Practice or Whole Life MD, you can call 407-935-9012, or you can go to thehealingvine.info or wholelifemd.org.